get the exotic shotgun, the Skorpio. It's the best weapon you can get in the game. It's got insane like talents. I'll show you what it does. Um, so the gun is basically a shotgun. It does crazy amount of damage, like close range. So like the talents are shooting a target applies stacks of venom which lasts for 10 seconds. Increasing stacks adds more severe debuffs to the target. So the first one is poison, the third one is disorient, sixth one is shock, seventh target takes additional 20% damage from all sources, stacks no longer increase. Duration of status effects is based on percentage of pellets hit on applying shot. It says like really bad accuracy and stability. It doesn't matter. The gun looks cool and everything. So I'll tell you how like to unlock it or how to get it. It's like a lot of people have no idea how to do it. It's like sometimes for other people it's like really difficult to get, and I'll explain it. So when you go into your option, you should have seasons. So when you go and press triangle, but for Xbox is Y, when you press that. So right now I'm in season 7. I don't know when you're gonna be watching this. To get the Skorpio, you need a level up to level 55, SHD 55, or level 55. It doesn't really matter, and the XP stays at 700k, so you don't have to worry about it like increasing every time you level up. So that's one way to get it. I'll tell you how to get XP fast in a second. So the other way to get the Skorpio is if you press targeted loot and you look for the shotgun symbol, like for example here. On this mission you get increased loot allocation for shotguns for this mission, but it goes to different places every day. Like it changes the loot allocation of the shotguns. What you're gonna need to do is I think the max is heroic for the missions, like the difficulty, because then you have like a higher chance of it dropping. And same as the what are they called? Directives. Yeah, if you have like all of them like checked, then you have a much greater loot drop. But you're gonna have to. It's really difficult. Like it's really difficult. So you're gonna need to be prepared, and your loot has to be like good, like really good, because legendary is the hardest. Or I think it's heroic, but it doesn't matter. So the XP way you can, like the way you can level up like tons, it usually takes about like a day if you're like if you have the whole day spare, and you put your if you go into your map and you go to global settings, which is right D-pad on PlayStation, but it's right D-pad for Xbox, I think. You go to change global difficulty. You can either put it on heroic or challenging, but if you put it on hard, you don't get as much XP. If you put it on challenging, you put on challenging, then you put global directives. You put let's put fog of revisited, fragile armor, scavenge skills, and special ammo. It gives you 100% more XP. You confirm, you apply the changes, and in the corner, the bottom right corner, should say changing global setting. It's gonna like reset the whole world, and you're gonna primarily want to go for resource convoys. Don't go for elites, because there's so many of elites. So go for I'll try and find one. Like let's say, oh, this one. This one's leaving from this control point, so it's gonna be easier. Because and try not to get like mixed up in some other missions like other control points. When it's next to a control point and they're gonna hear you, like, you know, how do I say it, like countering the resource convoy, they're gonna come straight at you, and there's gonna be tons of enemies that you're gonna need to fight off. So if you go in like the closest safe house, that's like making it, you're just gonna want to ambush them out of nowhere. And you get about you get like 400k XP, 440k XP per one like resource convoy that you know complete. And in order to complete it, you're gonna need to do about like, I'd say 50, more than 50 times. But it's really easy if you get the hang of it. So first, what I do, so let's make our way to the resource convoy. So I use like it's not really a build. I don't use a build. It's just like I just grab loot from the floor and I just like try and make my character as strong as possible. I primarily focus on armor damage, and the skill I don't really focus on because it does. Oh, I don't want to go there. Okay, so as you can see, they're walking towards the control point. So, oh god, because if they engage, then that's not going to be good. So you pull out your grenade to make it easier for you to inflict some damage. While let's say we want to select those two because they're closest. You pull out your shield and you just start, and I'm gonna try my best not to die, because sometimes it's really difficult. You can put it on legendary, but you're gonna need to be like seriously strong in order to like get, kill them, because they're gonna be like strong. And I'm using the Skorpio because right now it's the best weapon, and I want to use it just to see an idea how powerful it is. Even from like mid-range, it's still pretty good, because it still applies the venom, like the poison and the shock. Oh, so they're coming from this manhole. If you want, you can try and find where they're spawning from, so you can just like spam grenades at where they're spawning, and it's much easier. Okay, so I've completed it, and look at the look in the top right. So I'm gonna pick this up and look how much XP I get. See that? So if you complete about, okay, as I said, like 50 or more of these resource convoys, just try and avoid these. I mean, if you're like a huge, not a huge level, but like you've got good gear, you can go for these elite resource convoys, but they're gonna hit hard. So that's one. So when you level up to level 55, the season ends in 4 days. I don't know if the Skorpio is still gonna be available, but I'm guessing it'll still be available, because like, I don't know, from my knowledge it's not gonna be there, because seasons are gonna end, and then it's gonna be season 8, and then it's gonna be like different exotic. So try your best. You got 4 days for it to complete your mission, like your grind. But as I said, it only takes a day. It doesn't take like it doesn't take 5 days. If you use this method to level up, then you're gonna get it in no time. So if I go into my inventory, I'll show you what I have. So I have the it doesn't really matter. It's just like a thing I picked up. You don't have to copy it, but it's just what I have. I've got an exotic chestplate. It gives me a lot of armor, which is good. A holster, which gives me like even more armor. Then knee pads, more armor, and health. This gives me headshot damage and a skill tier, cause my what is it? It's my drone. It does more damage. Or wait, yeah, tier 2, 40% more striker damage. But if you want to go for a skill build, then just search up on YouTube skill build, and it's gonna like a ton of them is gonna pop up. Or the best way, just look for loot that is your level, and it says that core attribute, and it says +1, like that little battery skill tier. And when you have like all of your armor with skill tiers, when you deploy your skill, either it could be a hive, a drone, it does like either more damage or it like you heal more. It just depends if you want a skill build or like a damage build. I've gone for like a health and damage kind of build. It's not really good. I need to improve on it, but that's the way you can get to Skorpio. Oh, and if you want to get to Skorpio another way, when you finish the expansion pass, the summit is going to be unlocked for you, and if you put it on increased loot allocation for shotguns, as I said again, and put it's better if you do matchmaking with other people or friends, and you just grind it until level 100, and you should be able to get it. You should be, but if not, then you're just gonna have to keep on grinding. Or as I said, just do the seasons, level up to level 55 with the XP method that I showed you, and you're gonna get it in no time. For me, I took a day and like half a day, so that's how long it takes for how much it will take to get to level 55. Yeah, so happy grinding. Hope you get this Skorpio. It's really easy if you know how to do it. You can ask other people, the people that have it, and then they'll just tell you. But yeah, happy grinding. And I'll see you in the next video. Peace.